É isso. Parece que estamos ao vivo. E fala, gente, como é que vocês estão? Todo mundo tranquilo? Mestre aqui. Vamos começar aí jogando Red Dead Redemption 1. Aí, depois de a gente ter zerado o 2, não faz tanto tempo assim. Vamos lá jogar Red Dead Redemption 1 Remaster, versão PC. Vamos embora aí. Normal, extremo, Undead Nightmare. Vamos normal. Criar um novo jogo. Esse jogo usa um recurso de salvamento automático ativado por padrão. Você pode desativar a qualquer momento. Vamos lá. Êxodo nos Estados Unidos. Se não me engano, tem 15 anos de diferença do Red Dead 2 pro Red Dead 1. A balsa. Caso Red Dead 2 seria o primeiro, né? Por ordem cronológica, se assim dizermos. John Marston. Agente Ross. Rockstar Games. A gente matou o parceiro do Ross, o Milton, né? O Arthur. Esse ficou aquela ponta solta. Essa ponta solta que vem atrás do John. Espero que a legenda esteja ativada. Tá travado.
That they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Eles expulsaram o... Como é que é aquele personagem índio que a gente ajudou com Arthur? Chuva molhada? Não, acho que não é. Eu não lembro agora. Tava expulsando cada vez mais o povo dele.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Dinheiro me interessa.
Money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father.
Cara, padre
Sometimes
ainda.
I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Senhauser que saiu da Rockstar. Primeiro GTA que vai ser feito sem ele. Primeiro jogo, né? Se for ver. Vai até o salão. Beleza. Eu soube que lançaram um mod. É o Uncle?
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Siga a Jake até os cavalos.
Things aren't what they were. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Aguenta o seu cavalo.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Whoa there.
Come on.
Tá bom? Então bora. Tá.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was
Nascente
built during
chola.
the Mexican War.
Chola.
All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Muito parecido com a voz do
What are you
Uncle.
doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those
O
you
jogo
do
tá
find
bonito, pelo
about as
menos.
sociable as most read it back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the
vamos lá.
company he keeps, but
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
É o Bill ou o Javier, algum dos dois, né? Não lembro, é o pessoal que ficou contra a gente. Que a gente vai atrás do...
are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like
Ele é casado, amigo.
Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
E aí, grandissano, obrigado pelo lurk, velho. Seja bem-vindo.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Beleza, Rio Brava. O original não era traduzido, era Play 3, acho.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Tá para gostosa.
Yes, baby.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Giddy up.
Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Aproxime-se do forte.
Go.
A musiquinha. Tadã, tadadã.
I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me?
Yeah.
You implore me. You always were one for fancy words.
Tá acabado, hein? Comparar ele com Red Dead 2.
Well, things are different now, John.
15 anos.
Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
F. Fim de jogo. Dead não tá funcionando, tá ligado? Se fosse o Arthur ia ser pum. Sai matando todo mundo. Até o Dead Eye do John é diferente do Arthur. Sacanagem a Rockstar fazer desse jeito. Em vez de pegar o que fizeram com The Last of Us, tá ligado? Fizeram o The Last of Us Parte 1, pegasse o mesmo gráfico do Red Dead 2 e tacasse no Red Dead 1, mano. Aí ia valer o preço que eles estão cobrando. Não vale esse preço, velho. 180, 150 no máximo, tá ligado?
Well, you're alive.
120, se fosse pra ser bom ainda.
How do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch.
Desses com certeza que foi o conto lá do Quarto do Escreva.
You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Boa, John. Bom, vou até Bonnie. Bonnie aparece com um círculo. Ah, aqui ó. Goldre.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Tá, vamos lá. Nossa, é estranhão. Totalmente diferente do 2.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. You won't bite. Yeah!
Nossa, me
Come
lembra.
on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Tá bom, eu tenho rancho. Vieram o cavalo.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Bom, bom, bom. Armazém pra comprar negócio pra barba.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Duro que é verdade, a gente roubou muito cavalo já.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Come on.
Complicado, velho.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
O que muda desse remaster? Só os gráficos? Ah, o jogo tá em português também, né? Eu acho que o original não era em português.
for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Amarrar a cavalo?
Well, are we going inside?
Tá, vamos lá. A gameplay é meio durona, tá ligado? O Red Dead 2 parece bem mais natural os comandos, né? Mas acho que é questão de costume também.
Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Se você for nesse lugar no Red Dead 1, ela tá fechada, porque essa moça aí ela não tá lá. É o lugar todo fechado.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this
É
time.
uma bela arma. Minhas armas tudo dourada no Red Dead 2 e essa porcaria de madeira aí.
We'd
Tudo
best
dourado
get
meus
moving.
canhão.
This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Onde seu cavalo? Não é bem meu cavalo, mas... Ó, já posso...
Come on, boy. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Beleza. Tentar... E ela que tá indo nessa velocidade.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa there.
Pera aí, pula aí.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Carrega. Matar coelho, velho. É sério?
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Não, cavalo burro! Esse cavalo animal, cara.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Tan tan. Tan tan tan. Tan tan
Can't
tan.
afford to lose any more livestock. Kill 'em, Mr. Marston. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Segure para pressionar o da morte. Ah, sim, agora eu já tenho o Dead Eye. Nossa, o Dead Eye era muito ruim, cara. Cara, que tela branca, mano. Tela muito branca.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Obrigado, Cora.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Tá. Você separar do seu cavalo e voltará para o palanque em frente já.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Você pode dormir na cama do seu quarto para salvar o jogo. Se você dormir e acordar às 6 horas depois. Bem estilão GTA, né? Você também pode pegar a munição extra do baú do seu quarto. Deixa eu salvar o jogo. Estileira GTA pura, tá vendo? Tá, em armazéns gerais, consultório de médicos e armeiro na região você pode comprar novas armas, abastecer munições ou comprar bebidas potentes. Você pode obter informações sobre as pessoas, aos redores, formas de mapa nos jornais. Vamos lá, a missão é o B. Pedras no caminho. O jogo tem um load rápido, pelo menos, tá vendo?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself
Ela tem
likes to
coldre,
have
mas não
some
tem
dark
arma.
secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Cavalo tem estamina? Não tem.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Vamos seu cavalo.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go, Miss McFarland. Come on, would you like me to slow down? Come on. Are you saving the best for last?
Falou?
Oh, shit, damn. Come on. Come on. Come on.
O cavalo correrá mais rápido quando tiver estradas e trilhas. Vai! Eu tô virando o cavalo, cara. Nossa. Vai, vai, vai.
Let's go. Yeah. Go.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Isn't this jolly?
Let's pick up the pace. Yeah.
Tinha explorado o cavalo até demais.
Easy now.
A galinha.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
You do whatever you think is best. Delegado mostra disponível para falar com você, armadilha. Vá até M no mapa. Chamado meu cavalo, né? Cadê meu cavalo? Passa aqui. Olha que toda vez que eu estiver perto de casa ele vai estar na frente.
How do you do?
Quem sabe se eu dormir. Salvar o jogo.
Yeah.
Vamos lá, de cavalinho. Siga para tudo essa na estrada para a fim de visitar o delegado em armadilhas. Ah, sim, eu posso montar o acampamento pressionando B.
Hello. Hello.
Rapaziada, tá vindo explorando, tá ligado?
Whoa, whoa.
Isso daqui.
There you are.
Desafio sobrevivente. Deixa eu ver. Diário. Sobrevivente nível 1. Encontre tesouro de linho no Forte Murders para desbloquear esse desafio. Ah, tem bastante desafio. Desafio é coisa extra, né? Uou! Será que eu errei o caminho? Obrigado. Tá bom. Estamos chegando. Ainda é uma grande área de mata, né? Aqui. A civilização tá avançando devagar pra esses lados. Armadilha. Easy boy, easy. O cara ficou pé da vida ali. Eu ia parar o cavalo aqui. Beleza. Politicagem o quê? Em armadilha.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Cara, o cara tem problema de saliva.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or Kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes.
Eu chamaria o Dutch de
My cause
causas
is to
nobres,
keep
né?
this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
Who are we looking for?
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn
Walton.
prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
Vamos lá.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
É o chapéuzão do cara, velho.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man.
Tá.
Catch me up.
Let's go. Slow down. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know.
Só privar um homem de comida, velho.
Outlawing's easy money
Quer
for easy
torturar,
work.
mano? Você não precisa fazer nada, só não deixa o cara comer, tá ligado?
Boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Tempo o cara vai estar bebendo o próprio mijo.
Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
You better be at peace with the Lord.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Tá?
You ain't that tough, Walton.
Boa. Acertei na mão.
It's gonna take more than one of you, partner.
Pera aí.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Ele tinha um tirão no joelho do cara. Pessoas honradas vão reagir positivamente se você tiver honra alta, e pessoas honradas vão reagir negativamente. Por outro lado, pessoas honradas vão reagir positivamente se você tiver honra baixa, e pessoas honradas vão agir negativamente.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
Beleza. Só dar aquela luteada, né? Olha, já estamos com 70 dólares. Foi difícil pegar a 100 no começo do Red Dead 2. Meu Deus, cavalo! O cara parou pra dar uma mijada ali. Ué, do nada começou a música de ação. Você pode jogar o jogo da faca em vários locais. Ah, que não importa, vamos fazer missão. Tem vários joguinhos, né? Jogo de poker, jogo de... Ah, vamos dar uma olhada aqui na loja de arma. Os cartazes de procures para começar a caçar uma...
How are you, Fred?
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Nossa.
Business is what keeps this country great.
Appreciate it.
O cara não tem arma. Ah, as armas aqui.
Yep, we got the finest selection in the frontier.
Na verdade, ele não tem arma.
Come on.
Tá tendo tiroteio aí.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall!
Marshall, I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right.
Tá gordinho.
You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Cavalo errado, cavalo errado.
Mount back up, boy. We need to find those fuckers. How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest
Oxê do
with you,
Higgins.
Marston, I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Nearly there. Oh, there. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Tentar só atirar no joelho só. Esse carinha aqui, ele parece um personagem, a voz dele é parecida com um personagem do GTA San Andreas. Do pessoal lá de Red Country.
Look out! Rush the guard! Gun him down! I hope you got money for a funeral!
Eu vou com o delegado, vou com o delegado.
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down.
Pera aí.
Damn you! Eyes up, boy! Behind that rock! Who's that there? Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you!
Tá.
All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Look, the deputies are making progress. Eyes up! We ain't finished yet. I see him. Friend, you got a yellow streak a mile wide. It's just me and you, partner.
Tá.
Put down your guns and surrender. Surrender, or I'll kill you all.
Tá, você descobriu o traje de James Borderlands. Com ele você pode ser tratado como membro dessa gangue do desencapado Hennigan. Pera aí, B.
See if there's any spare ammo in that camp.
Remédio equino. Tá. Já abriu o baú? Acho que aqui não tem mais nada. Vambora.
Let's go. Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. Look out! There are them snipers. Let's clear out tight spaces once and for all. I'm gonna shoot you dead. You better surrender. Here.
Tá, vamos lá. Atravessou, atravessou, atravessou.
That ain't nice. That's
more than you now.
Tá, pega aqui. Vamos lá.
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Tá.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Vamos lá, andar igual todo mundo. Esse daqui se ferrou, tomando um tiro na bunda e tomei um tiro na perna. Tá. Remédio equino, cavalo de guerra. Tem muitos, cara. Tá, vamos lá. A música. Tan, 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 tan. Pam, para, pam, 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Que isso, velho? É o jeito que ele abre o baú. Dá um pisão, tá ligado? Pô, vou pisei, kkkk.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves. and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Dun, 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 dun. Honra. Nigel West Dickens pode ser encontrado na City Chola. Chola, acho que é que fala. Desconhecidos pararam pelo não precisam de ajuda. Estão marcados com interrogação. Deixa eu ver. Dang, dang, dang. Ding, ding, ding. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Tá bom o jogo, velho. Véi, pra época. O cheiro daqui é um jogo bem grande. O mapa dele, olha o tamanho. Eu sei que o pessoal liga o mapa do Red Dead 2 com o Red Dead 1, tá ligado? O pessoal que faz isso. Fica grandão o mapa dos dois juntos. Opa, tem erva aqui. Vou pegar essa erva aqui. Vambora. Tem também que o pessoal criou um mod pra ficar com o gráfico. Vamos dar uma olhada nisso. Tô falando aqui. Vou dar uma olhada. Mod graphic Red Dead Master. Esse. Aqui. Deixa eu pegar aqui. Ah, não tá tão realista assim também, né? Aí tá com certeza bem melhor. Só que o gráfico parece que foi gravado numa gravação, sabe? Eu tenho um videozinho melhor. Deixa eu ver. Aqui. Não, 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 não. Cadê? Deixa eu ver. Enfim. Posso dar uma olhada no Nexus também. Deixa eu ligar aqui a captura de tela de novo. Nexus. Red Dead Redemption. Não tá no Nexus. Tá em outro site. Esse jogo saiu esses dias, tá ligado? Saiu dia 29 agora. A galera ainda não teve tempo de mexer ainda no jogo. Em breve deve sair um mod pra ficar bacana isso daí. Não que esteja ruim, tá ligado? Tá bem mais polido, isso é claro.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck.
Beleza. Conseguiu o mapa. Use o seu conhecimento do mundo para encontrar tesouros. Legal. O que importa pra mim é a honra. Boas ações, sejam grandes ou pequenas, são notadas pela população e pelas autoridades. Se você fizer diversas ações boas, ganhará benefícios com desconto em loja, respeito das autoridades e muitos outros. As ações significantes, sejam elas boas ou más, geram fama e reputação, é de mudar o comportamento da população e das autoridades em relação a você. Saudade da musa branca. Calm yourself. Charlatão. Charlatão no... O load é muito rápido, cara. Charlatão no chão.
Mister, you alive? Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens. Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
NW Dixon, Elixir. Ah, é o cara do Elixir.
Just sit up straight, will you?
É o cara do que estavam procurando.
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Nossa, que virada brusca.
What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. I'll reward you well.
I'm trying to save your life, you old fool. But keep annoying me and maybe I'll change my mind.
Get back! Killing me! Get back on the damn road!
Nossa.
Praise be, there's still hope. What the hell happened to you? Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels brought me blind.
Where's Dickens?
I can see that. Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens. Do you know
A vida dele.
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. You do now. I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers have funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least
Olha lá, quando o habilidor cair a zero.
We must hurry. Forgive me. Pain is playing rare havoc with my metaphors.
Pega mais rápido que eu posso. Nossa. E olha que eu fui o mais rápido possível, velho.
What the hell happened to you? Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels brought me blind and left me to die. I can see that. Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens. My God, they've come back to finish me off. Oh, the coward! I implore you to please stay on the road. Please, let's keep moving. What have we stopped for?
Vai, vai, vai. Eu espero que dê, cara. Eu tô sem o Dead Eye.
Armadillo, you made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Beleza. Cadê meu cavalo? Vamos lá pra Bonnie. Opa, tem uma coisa aqui.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing. Oh.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Tá bom. Cure o menino desaparecido.
Hello?
Onde que é? Apetites americanos. Deixa eu ver. Diário. Olha quanto traje que tem. É marcada com um sinal roxo. Vamos ver. Tan 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 pa 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 tan pa 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 pam 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 tan 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 pa 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 pa.
Easy up now.
Tem que ter algum jeito de eu subir ali, né?
Let's go.
Tan tan tan.
Saved my life. Whoa. Here, please take this.
Anytime, friend.
Solar.
Let's make this quick.
Que não tem a qualidade da caça. Carne de lobo.
There we go.
Deixa eu ver se completou a missão. Ainda não completou a missão. Pera aí. Eu tô indo na direção certa. Vem cá. O segundo jogo é pra cá. Tá. Tá, vai reto.
Go.
Um osso e um sapato. Só as estrelas do jeito que é desse jogo, cara. Colorida.
Let's go.
Acabou? O mapa aparece as coisas muito rápido e some.
What's mine is yours, friend.
Travel safely now.
You crazy!
Forgive me, friend.
Tá? Eles mataram um cavalo. Tá, vamos sair daqui.
This is dirty.
Ele fala isso é sujo. O gambá. Quero de gambá. É, aqui só importa mesmo você finalizar o bicho. Não tem qualidade de caça, não tem nada. Hoje foi Vambora. Tem uma coisa aqui.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his proper tie to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Beleza. Tá usando aquela tática da varinha, né? A varinha, você segura ela nas pontas. Daí se ela descer, tem água. Eu não sei se isso daí é mito, tá ligado? Eu acho que isso daí é mito. Não sei se tem física por trás desse negócio. Já vi o pessoal fazer, mas duvido muito que seja real. Tem jeitos mais sofisticados se medir se um lugar tem água ou não tem hoje em dia. Aqui é uma vareta. Deixa eu ver. A missão é pro lado oposto que eu ia aí. Se eu vou voltar pra lá, eu faço. O cavalo recupera estamina rápido, cara. Pode explorar ele, você solta um segundo e a estamina já volta lá pra cima. Calma. Isso não dá pra ver, é muito rápido hoje.
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some
Acabei de voltar de lá, velho.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Que Abigail eu ia falar, né?
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
Ele não quer falar, né?
So there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Howdy. E o John, ele não interage com o pessoal. Já o Arthur tem a opção lá de ficar interagindo. Howdy, partner.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
O tio tá vivo ainda.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in
Olha a velocidade que o cavalo vira.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
O Red Dead 2 até tem dó dos cavalos, agora daqui não.
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country. Where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Se você ficar preso, é possível dar ré com a carroça segurando o contra. Esperar os diálogos acabar.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life.
Eu acho que não era essa a ordem de fazer a missão, porque eu vim de lá pra cá, fiz a missão de advogado, voltei pra lá e ela tá me apresentando aqui como se fosse a primeira vez que eu estivesse aqui.
It's excellent to see you today.
Hello there.
Rattlesnake Fest is next month. Guess that means I'll be busy.
Thanks.
Stay away from the salt pork and tobacco.
Tá.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ô, louco, já carregou a carroça? Nossa, a mulher... Nossa! A mulher causou confusão. Ah, carruagem fazendo carga e descarga. Pode comprar e alugar propriedades marcadas com... Depois de comprar a propriedade, você pode salvar o jogo. As propriedades incluem um cavalo amarrado, munição extra e itens. Só $50? Barato.
Son of a bitch! This place is in trade. Someone!
Stinking whore! I'm gonna cut you a new one.
Leave that woman alone.
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Don't mention it, miss.
Galera desesperadona, igual no GTA.
Howdy, friend.
My products are
Muito melhorado. Pé de coelho. Mapa. Remédio. Eu vou comprar. Tem muita coisa hoje. Deixa eu ver as armas.
well, protecting yourself. It's the American.
Why, hello.
There you go.
Ah, agora tá com as armas aqui, ó. Escopeta, pistola vulcânica. Essa pistola vulcânica tem no Red Dead.
I can only put the Jeb Murphy name on top item. A fine transaction.
Nice doing business with you.
telefone. Vamos achar aqui a carruagem.
Destination?
Destino.
McFarland's ranch, please. Hold your seat. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I'm just gonna shut my eye a while.
Load rapidinho no PC. Mulheres e gado.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago.
Yeah.
My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left. I tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Alright, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Aqui não tem apontar arma pra cima.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Howdy. How are you, Miss McFarland?
Whoa there.
Yeah.
He's got it. We're moving. That's it. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Vai, vai, vai. Cara burro, deixou a vaca. Vem, vaquinha. O saiado das vacas é burra. Vai, vai, todo mundo pra lá, todo mundo pra lá. Agora vai, vai, avança, 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 avança. Isso, avança, avança, avança.
He's just showing off now.
Conduz as vacas até o velho carvalho. A voz dessa mulher parece muito a voz de um personagem de GTA, velho, San Andreas. Elas vozes bem caricatas, sabe? Hey, watch out there! As vacas odeiam esse sino, velho. Igual o gato odeia coleira. Vaca odeia esse sino. O verdadeiro pioneiro é mestre em todos os aspectos da natureza. Habilidades como caça, boa mira podem gerar fama e dinheiro por toda a região. Também para se tornar uma linda de verdade é longo e árduo. Tenta atirar em pássaros ou esfolar coiotes para começar. Sorte depois das 12 PM. Nem sabia que tinha esquema de relógio nesse jogo. É a coisa que o GTA, né? Você vai ficar só... Viu?
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
I'll shut that mouth of yours for good.
Prospector dying certainly focuses the mind.
Já sei tudo ela, perto. Eu não entendi.
Excuse me, mister.
Oh, well,
sure. I got nothing but good, honest product. Nice doing
Thanks.
business with you.
That's good.
Those folks at Thieves Landing been sniffing around here again? Hello to you.
Acho que já liberou a missão da mulher. Cavalos selvagens e corações
Hello,
domados.
Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Cordinha.
Right.
Car-
Now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Que isso, John? O Arthur lá está melhor que você.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Ah. Nossa, o laço na mão dele, ó. Esquisito. Vamos lá.
There they are! Let's get after them!
Come on, let's rope one. Pull that damn rope, Marston. That's it. Keep a hold of him now.
You'll
got you now.
Take it slow
Come
now.
on, come on, come on.
Show me what you got, boy. Come on now, boy.
Calm down now.
Let's go.
That's it.
Let's
Don't
see it,
give
boy.
up. You're doing fine.
Come on, nearly got you. Whoa there.
Good work.
Nem sei o que eu fiz.
I think that's enough activity for an old timer like me. I think this will make the range.
What are you waiting for? Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one.
Tá, vamos lá. Passe outro carro selvagem.
Whoa! Relax now. Nearly there. I got you. Relax now. Nearly there. Easy there.
You got him eating out of your hand. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Vambora.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's
Isso
no
é
wonder you look
verdade.
so tired then.
Some deck must be shining over Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Pensei que a gente ia ser atacado no caminho de volta. Já tava com a pistola, com o revólver na mão já. Falei, se for atacado, vai tomar tiro.
Whoa there. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
Acompanhe Bonnie até o lugar de encontro.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a kid.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to stay
Governantes
for me
baratos.
savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Vou pegar pelo menos o jogo tá todo traduzidinho, tá ligado? Tá bem bonitinho.
My wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Calaço.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Você ganha confidencialidade totais da sua montaria. Agora você tem o máximo de fôlego possível. Da hora.
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss.
Vai, vai. Esse cavalo dourado é bonito, hein? Gostei desse dourado aqui. Não, lado errado, pra lá, pra lá, pra lá, pra lá. Pra lá. Vai. Vai. Pra lá.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, stallions get in the way. Chase them down. Bring them back.
Come on.
É programado pra desse jeito? Tá muito mais rápido do que...
Relax now. Come on, baby. Calm down. Whoa. Relax now. That's it. Easy. I got you now. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Come on.
Vem. É o mais bonito esse cavalo aqui. Beleza, o cavalo bugou legal ali.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Beleza, eu ganhei o cavalo. Tá, eu tô aqui. Delegado na frente. Eu tomou o Kentucky Saddle, um cavalo ágil e raro. Os nomes é o mesmo nome do Red Dead 2. Muita fidelidade ao material original, né?
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. But right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got
Nossa,
a posse
bagulho
gathered
terrível,
up near
velho.
Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Hey, wait up!
O gordinho tá tomando coragem. Uma vez ele tinha tomado um tiro na bunda. Eu acho que eu posso ir. Vai liberar os estábulos depois, como aquele cavalo é meu, né? Deve aparecer lá. Que é pra eu tirar a cela, né? Tirar a cela deles e colocar no...
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
Look, vultures.
I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Tá bom. Vamos lá investigar a área.
Slow down.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
Cortaram teu cavalo.
This don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Repetidora.
Go.
Mais da hora do Red Dead 2 é você poder tunar as armas, tá ligado? Então, todas as minhas armas ficaram douradas, velho. Não tem como, mano. As armas douradas é mais da hora que tem, velho. Você tunar os canos das armas.
Let's go.
What kind of man does that? A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous
É
kind.
o cemitério aqui.
Some men are just born plain evil. Look, Marshal, more vultures.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Load up now.
Tinha uma mulher ali, a gente ignorou a mulher.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Pra não mandar alguém limpar os corpos aqui, tá ligado?
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Place looks deserted. Where is everyone? Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Procura fazendeiros na latrina e no galpão.
Nobody's in the shed.
Pera.
Come on. No one here.
Pera. Oh, qualquer coisa ele fica preso, velho.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Pera aí. Nossa.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
O xerife tem o estilo do Dutch nessa caça pistola.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
He almost got me!
Se fosse vida real, o John já tava morto. Olha o cover que ele tá tomando.
Over there.
Hell no!
Tá em cima. Como é que eu acesso o segundo? As escadas aqui.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy this! Take a break for the shed when the coast is clear.
Oh, thank God.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
I'm the goddamn law.
Be waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Os caras.
That's all of them. Let's see how the hostages are doing.
Aqui é o banheiro. Deixa eu só limpar aqui a casa, né? Bando de bandido vagabundo, cara.
What have we got here?
Some folk tried to escape him to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Shut up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Come on, they're gonna get away.
All right, let's find those bastards.
$50 naquela época era grana, tá? Coloca aí, $50 em 1911. Os dias de hoje.
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. He was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
É verdade, o Bill também deixou o John pra trás. Ele tomou tiro lá no trem.
Wait, who's that up there? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Bagulho esquisito. A animação esquisita, né?
Get ready, boys. Here they come.
For the love of God! I chose a bad spot here.
Mano, olha isso, é muito claro, cara.
It's just me and you, partner.
Look out! Here comes some more of them bastards.
Bring me Williamson. Anybody else? Guess this ain't gonna end well.
Every last one of you.
You
Tomou?
should've killed me when you had the chance.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deke. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Beleza, ganhei fama. Faz honra. Vai, tio. Pera aí, deixa eu dar uma luteada aqui.
All right, let's see.
Já tô com 332 pilhas, dá pra comprar o coldre. Que é isso?
This is dirty.
Tem mais 5. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever and never. Forever young, I want to be forever young.
Let's go. Whoa.
Jim Murphy's the name, and I got all the armaments you can use.
I hear half-ton Hank's traveling circus puts on a hell of a show.
Cadê o cara?
Anything you need, just holler. Well, protecting yourself, it's the American...
Howdy, friend.
There you go.
That's all I need for now.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of Eastcheap, London, New Waverly, New York,
tem
and
Dickens,
Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us. Oh, the life of a wandering saver of souls.
O cara vende laxante pros outros. Bora.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston. Get back on the road. We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold. Stay on the road. They're going to destroy the merchandise. For heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that
Dois
I do
squares.
not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. And I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. For the love of God, try to stay on the road. And so shall you. Here, cattle or
Nossa, velho.
Get back on the road. We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood.
I don't like the sound of this.
Stay on the road. You're going to destroy the merchandise. Showmanship, John. The flourish. Wow! We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be formed. Eventually, we call you up.
Nossa, é mais difícil dirigir carroça do que o cavalo, velho.
The virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
Ah. Ah.
You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
Pessoal, tudo indo ver, tá ligado?
Banish pain to the past. Rid yourself of illness forever.
Are you sure?
Are you tired of hurting? Tired of being sick? I was once too.
Howdy.
Come on, everybody, gather round. You will witness miracles.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
Já está usando ele.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Golpista.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
Tá bom. Tira o chapéu depois que ele for lançado.
You're more crooked than us.
Agora o jogo tem a opção de marcar.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn.
Tell me where you want it.
Can you believe your eyes?
You're going down.
There it is.
Nossa, a luta é muito...
Irrefutable proof.
Eu combei no cara, o cara não podia fazer nada.
Opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get it.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle of
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Tá bom. Ah, mas tipo, meteu o cavalo de Troia na fortaleza do Bill.
Come on, come on!
Tá. Ai, 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 sobe na pedra não, amigo. Rapaziada, eu acho que... Deixa eu ver aqui. Não tá acampamento. Vamos ver aqui. Eu posso ir pelo acampamento, então. Com fast travel. Bom, mais fácil. Vamos lá. Vou ver uma parada. Só ver um negócio.
Ele já tá lá, bora. Mas acho que dá pra ele entrar no grupo, né? Pro cara pelo menos conversar, né? Mas eu não consigo mandar, não. Solicitar. Convidar para o grupo não tem opção. Muito triste. Muito triste, Core. Agora vai. Falta quanto tempo?
Ao segundo.
Tá no tempo já. Pronto, deu, né?
Deixa eu ver aqui.
O teu foi pro lobby? Não espera?
Ué, nós tá conversando aqui, tá duplas Battle Royale em tela de carregamento.
Ah, o teu tá carregando aí, tu demora um pouco mais. Eu já tô aqui na sala de espera. Só tem um maluco aqui, eu e um doido aqui. Não dá nem pra se agredir.
Ih, pilhando gente morta, cara.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. Wes Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me! Look! Scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never! Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine! It's mine! All mine!
Nossa, o cara é estilo Smeagol.
Where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel different.
Aqui já Josephine Bjord.
Not Moses. Him and me are the same.
Beard.
The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses. Get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
Até as lápides traduziram, velho. Até as lápides. Por que eu não tenho Arthur Morgan aí, só de easter egg? O Arthur não tá aqui, obviamente, né? Foi enterrado nas montanhas, mas...
How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ah, hypocrites. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Ah, referência a Undead Nightmare.
Have you looked in the caves, then?
It's very dark.
Ah,
What'd you say?
Smeagol.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head
Smeagol.
looked at.
Seth?
Amiga.
I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who'll do things most other fellas won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
Eu vou pegar o mapa e na primeira oportunidade que der eu vou dar um tiro na cabeça dele.
Master!
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day. All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan.
Tem que bolar um plano. Só me aponta o cara, eu vou lá pegar o mapa e já era.
Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Tá.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Cadê a máscara, tá ligado? Houve um cavalo do oficial para se tornar procurado.
This is one god-awful assignment. I know. This place is deader than a side of bacon. Stay away from them animals. Hey, what the hell? Let's see what this is all about now.
Ah, não traduziram isso. Perdeu seu nível de procurado, mas ainda tem a recompensa sobre sua cabeça. Vou ter que perder 20 conto por cada missão, velho. Nem pra colocar a máscara, tá ligado? A máscara quase nunca é efetiva.
Hurry up! I need to go find that map. Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Don't trust Seth! He's sick in the mind!
Come on!
What's this got to do with you? Son of a bitch! Sense lying to you, mister!
Cara, eu não tô nem aí.
You son of a bitch, let me go!
Time to go!
Seth lost his mind a long time ago.
Cara, o meu negócio é só levar a carroça lá dentro, tá ligado? É só isso, eu não quero mais nada, mano. Eu não preciso de nada. Eu até deixo de viver com essa porcaria desse mapa, cara.
Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Odd Fellows Rest. It's in Odd Fellows Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office. Best we deal with this now, mister.
Depois pra sua cabeça no canto superior, diga que você é um alvo de caçador de recompensa. Para pagar a recompensa, vá até o telegrafo.
Hello. Go on then, you can clear it up the desk.
Here's a pardon letter.
This here's a fresh start. Don't do nothing foolish now.
Come on, just give him that pardon letter.
Isso eu não tenho no 2.
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
Beleza.
My God, sir, would you... My, take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, guns, that sort of thing.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
Leave it to me now.
Hello. My apologies.
Tá bom, deixa eu sair daqui.
Let's go.
Nigel. Bem mais fácil você dar fast travel assim, tá ligado? Já era teu destino. Mesma animação do Arthur. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Mentirosos ladrões e... Mentirosos ladrões e outros cidadãos de bem.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend, Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? No, the sport of kings. Racing, my friend, the sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we go.
Ai, ai. Cara meio doidão.
Now, sir, you preach.
Tá, pulei pro destino.
Can we suppress the personality disorder for now, John? Here we are, John. Gap-toothed, stammered All that shit is giving me a migraine.
Corrida de charrete.
Drivers! Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to three. Ready, set, go!
Puta merda. Bati e perdi o cavalo. Pra cá. Nossa, véio, é muito sensível. Não, não, não. GG.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. This be a hasty retreat. Right, best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Vambora.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish?
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Deu $3. Ah, beleza, rapaziada. Eu acho que é isso. Eu vou encerrar a live de Red Dead aqui. Acho que eu vou jogar um Fortnite. Deixa eu ver se o Pet está jogando ainda. tá jogando. Se pá, eu vou jogar com ele. Aqui. Então é isso. Valeu aí quem tá assistindo a live de Red Dead. Um abraço. Vejo vocês até mais. Até a próxima. Valeu e fui. Bom, pra vocês aí, continua.